Welcome to Old Man Sports Talk. I'm your host, Old Man Nate, and today's show is going to be about the 2023 PGA Championship. So, the Masters was a rough week with the weather, if you remember that. It was cold and rainy and windy, and John Rahm pulled through and won the Masters. So here we are a month later up in New York. And guess what? When they start the tournament off, it's going to be cold, wet, and windy. So from one major championship to another, there's not going to be much difference. I'm not really sure how it's going to be on the weekend. I haven't looked at the weather on the weekend up there. I just looked at what it was going to be like for tomorrow, first day. And we're going to do these shows. So tomorrow, this is the preview of it. We will do another one Friday evening on who made the cut and who didn't. And um, we will also remember now, this is all depending, right? Because the Masters dictated a little bit on when the shows were because of the weather. Remember, almost every day they had a rain delay and they pushed the end of the round to the next day, including on Sunday, right? So I was unable to do my cut show until Saturday morning. So again, that's what we're going to do this time. We're going to do a cut show after round two, and then uh, we'll do a show at the end of the tournament on reviewing the tournament and everything. So we'll do another one Friday. Um, we'll do one on who makes the cut. And then we'll do another one at the end of it. So just three of them. All right. So really, who do I think has a chance to make the cut? Well, I don't want to say make the cut. Who are my? I'm gonna say who are my chances? Who are the golfers I'm thinking has a chance to win the tournament? Okay, I mean you got your normal guys that are always going to be competing. Okay, you got your John Rahm, you got your Rory McIlroy, Dustin Johnson. Tiger's not going to be at the PGA Championship. He had surgery, so he's probably done for the season. He had surgery on his foot, so it's not going to be him. Phil Mickelson, you know, Cameron Smith, those guys who have all won. Justin Thomas, Jordan Spieth, all those guys who have won a major are going to be in the running. But I'm going to come away with a surprise pick to be in the running, and I'm going to pick them to win the tournament. Now, last year they got hot and won like three tournaments in a row. None of them were majors though, but they won like three tournaments in a row, and they're one of my favorite golfers. And I'm picking Tony Finau to win the PGA Championship this weekend. Before I go any further, though, take a time right now. If you haven't already, please like, subscribe, and ring the bell. Leave some comments. Tell me who you are picking to win the PGA Championship this weekend. Also, go to oldmancoffee.shop and get you some coffee. Also, we have these t-shirts and we have tumblers so you can drink your coffee in. All right. So take the time right now to go to oldmancoffee.shop. Show Old Man Nate that you support and you love his shows and you want to get you some merchandise. Okay. We really appreciate that. So the weather is obviously going to play a big part on who has a chance or who's going to win this weekend. And I want to say this also. I don't know if you guys realize this, but the PGA Championship was there 10 years ago, and they've done a major redesign of the course. I was watching on Golf Channel the other day. They showed the old course and the new course, the layouts, and there's about 5 or 6 holes that has significant difference. Okay, they have a couple of 600-yard holes that are par fives, and you don't see those very often. Okay, they got some 500 yard holes that are on par fours. You know, uh, that's a double bogey hole for me for sure. You can just chalk that one up, and then they got a par three that's 230 yards. All right, I'll be lucky to get par on that. I might make the green with a good roll, good bounce, but then I'm two putting for a good par. So but anyway, that's it's going to be very interesting. In fact, all those guys I named, Roy was there. I don't know if Roy played in it, but Roy's been around long enough to play there. Other than that, all those and Phil Mickelson, of course, he's been around. But everybody else I named, maybe Dustin Johnson. The rest of those guys were not even around to play 10 years ago at that course. So it's going to be brand new to John Rahm. It's going to be brand new to Cameron Smith. It's going to be brand new to Tony Finau. Um, it, you know, there's a lot of other young golfers. It's going to be brand new to them. So the course design is not going to be anything to them, but it is going to be a very challenging course. You miss the green, you get in a rough. It's about 4 inches deep. So that second shot's going to be, that's another three clubs right there than what you normally would hit. So it's going to be tough for them. I'm interested. I'm picking. Usually you might see it around 1,700 win it. I'm gonna pick it. It's gonna be around 10. 1,000 is gonna win you a championship. And if the weather stays wet or whatever, it may be around 600 to win it. And that's a really tough course. That means they're not even averaging 2 under on a day. So, anyways, I'm really looking forward to it. I'm going to be watching it. Probably not. I don't know if I'm going to even get a chance to play golf this weekend. Probably not. But anyways, leave some comments. Tell me who you think will win this tournament, who you're rooting for, who you would like to see if it coming down the stretch on Sunday with that lead or having a chance to win. So, and again, if you haven't already, please take the time to like, subscribe, ring the bell, let me know what you think of the show, and also take the time to go to oldmancoffee.shop and get you a T-shirt, a tumbler, or some coffee. All right, we love, show your appreciation to Old Man Nate, and that you enjoy watching these shows. We really appreciate that when you do that. All right. Anyway, thank you again for watching, and we will see you next time.